Okay guys, so welcome to my first painting video, tutorial, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm really just showing you guys what I do. I've only been doing this about a week, so I am not a professional, but I am an artist, so I guess you can consider this my work. I already have everything mixed. As you can see, I am using black, ocean breeze, kind of like a turquoise color, pale blue, which is kind of like a baby blue, sky blue color, rose garden, this is sort of a pink, brown, magenta-ish color, I don't really know, white, and gold. This one, however, it's an old paint. It's a paint my mom gave me. I don't know how long she's had it. Actually used to belong to my grandma, so probably a really long time. So it's really, really thick. And I tried to water it down with water and it was still sort of thick, but I went ahead and I used it anyways. I'm hoping that once it mixes with the colors, it won't be as thick, being as though the other colors are fluidy. I know that's probably not a word, but that's the best way to describe it. The water has to flow kind of like water, just not watery. I know that probably doesn't make sense. When you start doing this, if you start doing this, you will make your own consistency. I'm still learning. So what I do is I mix the paint with water. I take a straw and I kind of dip it, put some water, drop some water in these cups. These are little shot cups. You buy them out Walmart. I bought it a pack of 100 for, I don't know, maybe like $2, I think it was, $1.97. So what I do is I take this, I stick it in here and I drop some water in here. And then I take this coconut milk. It's literally for hair. This is what makes the cells. This is what makes the colors pop out of those holes. Those are called cells. There's actually liquid that they sell at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. You can even find things at home. That was just the cheapest thing I could find right now because they are very expensive. So that's what I use to mix. And then what I do is I pour water in here, I pour the coconut oil or the coconut milk, and then I pour the paint and then I mix it. And as you can see, they're in these little cups. I've already poured them in these little containers here. I'm gonna go ahead, and what I'm doing is I'm letting this sit here. As you can see, the colors have mixed. I mean, even in the cup, they look really cool. These, however, I just finished pouring them, so they're still, you know, mixing. Sometimes I take these little sticks. They're cupcake toppers that I use for toppers. You can find them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and I mix it. I kind of just mix the paint, and it's okay. Gives it a little bit more personality. I'm gonna use black and white on the corners. There's something about the corners that, I don't know, I just feel like when you use those colors, they look really cool. So, and when mixing colors, if they fall on the canvas, no big deal. Again, you're painting, you can go over it with paint. Actually, you know what? I think I have extra paint, but you know what? We'll figure it out. Okay, so let's get started because I know you guys are anxious to see this. And I know the color combination is probably like, what is she doing? But that is the fun thing about art. It can be any color, any mixture. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get until you mix it. Every painting, every canvas will absolutely be different, okay? So let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and start flipping the cups. Now, I can't just take the cup like this and flip it like that because the paint will fall out. So what I do is I take a piece of cardboard paper, not regular paper, but like cardstock paper, thick paper. And what I do is I go like this on top, as you can see, like this, and then I flip it down. And then what I do is I slide it out of the canvas. So what I do is I go like that. Okay, so as you're gonna see right now. So again, hitting this on the lid, flipping it like that. It's okay if the fluid comes out. I'm gonna throw this away. Look at that. Even that looks really cool. Actually, I can save this. I'm actually gonna go ahead and drip this down in the corner because this looks really, really funky. Like that, look at that. See? Let's do this with this one. This is gonna look really awesome. Look at that, guys. I mean, seriously, look at the gold and the black. And you gotta remember, when you mix colors, they make colors. So when you're mixing colors, you are not just gonna get the colors you mix, you're gonna get the colors that those colors make. See? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the cup sit there because I'm gonna let all the paint go down and kind of let it sit. So I'm gonna take this white. I'm sorry if the canvas got moved. I'm gonna take the white on this edge here, since I already have some paint there. Okay, like that. And it's okay if it covers it up. I mean, I was just playing with it. I want to cover this corner up because I accidentally spilled some gold. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that corner up because I had plans for this corner. And again, this is the really cool thing about painting. If you mess up, you can just grab some more paint, grab a different color, mix a different color, grab some extra paint, whatever you got handy, and fix it. I mean, it's really, sky's the limit when it comes to art. It really, really is. Trying to make sure you guys can see. Okay, so let's drop some black in here. Okay. I can't find the tool that I usually use. If I find it, I'll show you guys what it looks like, but you can use paper or some sort of plastic. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this kind of like this, right? And see how the cells are popping out? Sorry if you guys hear my dog. She's barking at people. Okay, so now I'm gonna lift up the first cup. I'm actually gonna move this cup over here because I want it to fall over here. This one over here and this one over here. So here goes the fun. Okay, look at that. Okay, look at that. Okay. Just kind of letting all the extra paint. All right. I'm letting the paint sort of flow. Okay. Then what you can do is lift up the canvas a little bit to let the paint sort of go places. I'm gonna let it expand a little more and then I will start dripping. Or tilting, I mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and tilt this way. See, look at that. That is awesome. And it's okay. I mean, after you start doing something, you get inspired and you see something different. It's okay if you waste paint. It's, you know, art takes time. I mean, you have a vision in your mind and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, this looks better. So like, for example, I'm kind of getting rid of the corner. I really like the way it looks as is. And it's okay if the back part gets dirty. It's not a big deal. Guys, seriously, like this looks amazeballs. I honestly was a little skeptical about what it was gonna look like because of the color combination, but I'm telling you, this is exactly why you can't judge a book by its cover, because you just don't know what you're gonna get. Ah! Look at that. Almost dropped it. Almost dropped it. Okay, that's okay. We can go ahead and tilt it a little bit more. Okay, I think that looks really good. Now, I did tilt it and it kind of messed up there. Look at this. This is art, guys. It's okay. I have gloves on. So, we're gonna go ahead and see there's extra. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to fix that little corner that I just dropped stuff in, because I don't like it. So, sorry if you guys can't see, I'm just trying to fix my little boo-boo here. Okay. Try to put it here. See? And then I'm gonna pick it up, tilt it a little bit. So it kind of, you know. I am on, this is not a regular canvas. This is like a board. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my gloves off because I feel like there's too much paint. Look at that. It's okay if stuff falls. Cool thing about art. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm cleaning my hands a little bit so that I can sort of fix this. I have a spoon here that I used earlier, and I'm gonna take that and drag it. Let's see what happens. Look at that. Look at how cool that looks. I mean, seriously, guys. That corner right here was missing a little bit of white, so I went ahead and I added. And there you guys have it. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. I think it looks beautiful as is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like that. Oh my word, I love it. I hope you guys like it too. I'm sorry if this video is super long, but it is my first tutorial video. I promise I will get better at it. I will be more prepared, and enjoy